I am currently cooking lunch, so if I cut in and out, I'm just checking on it and stuff. If you've been following along on this daily posting journey, I've really been pretty good about not editing. Not really editing. I just listen back once and like yeah, just to listen back. And then I don't really edit, but today's a little chaotic, and obviously I still wanted to show up. And it's actually making me, it's actually been really interesting to me, um, because it's making me realize how much I didn't respect myself enough to go after my dreams and have boundaries with my own creative pool of energy before. Now that I'm really feeling a lot more committed and actually doing it and actually just showing up every day no matter what, and recognizing oh, even if it's a weird day, there's always 20 minutes. I'm just talking for 20 minutes and then I listen back. Everything is under an hour, and sometimes I listen back and I'm not even watching it. I'm just doing the dishes while I'm listening back to my video, and then I'm posting it and I'm like, I hope I look okay. I don't know. But it's been really interesting, the whole recognizing that I didn't have, and knowing that I didn't have boundaries around my creativity before to this degree. And therefore, I just didn't have respect in my vision. And I also didn't really have daily clarity. Well, because I didn't have daily clarity, I also had no vision clarity. And now the vision isn't as clear. I'm not 100% sure where this is going to go. But the daily clarity keeps sharpening and keeps getting better and better. And I mean, I can just tell videos that I feel like my point is really clear, videos that maybe it's not. I just am learning so much about myself and how I actually like to share things and how I storytell. And I don't know, that's just really interesting to me because I don't think I've really ever observed this level of commitment and dedication and devotion to something that I really believe in, which is literally just myself talking about things that I feel passionate about and that come up in my field. So many of these topics, I feel like I wouldn't even really be thinking this deeply on if I wasn't thinking about, well, what do I have to say? What's coming through? What's feeling on theme for today? And because of that, I'm just moving through things so much quicker. And on chaotic days like today, I can just really tell that something is shifting within me, and it feels easy. It feels easier. I think whenever you are actually going after your true goal and you're doing it for yourself and also trying to figure out how you can deeply provide value for others, it feels easier than you think it should, because everything else that you've been doing before has not been that. Um, so I don't know. It's just interesting. I'm going to check on my lunch and I'll be right back. Okay, Miss Kitty. Oh, come on. Miss Kitty and Bella wanted to join us. But it's just interesting because I really don't think that the universe tests you. I don't know exactly how I stand on that, but I do think that the universe reflects you, and there are chaotic things happening within, happening around me. So yeah, I can see why the chaos is reflected, but I also see that I am gathering so much information about my resilience lately, and just the ability to actually prioritize something. I feel like I've actually never had that ability. Like, or I've never stuck to it. I've never prioritized myself this much. I've never, um, yeah, I haven't ever prioritized myself this much, even in seasons where from the outside it might seem as though I'm prioritizing myself. I was still thinking of others so much and others' opinions of me and others' like perceptions of me. And maybe that's just what is naturally happening before you get closer and closer to 30, because I just feel like people talk about turning 30 and like, oh, they just don't care what people think anymore. And I feel like there's this element prior to where you like kind of pretend you don't care what people think, but deep down you like really do. And then, yeah, I can just see that slowly falling more and more away. And because that's falling away energetically, it doesn't even appear that anything has changed on the outside. But on the inside, I have so much more space and so much more room. And I'm just like really not thinking about other people that much. Like, I mean, does that sound bad? I love my friends. I do think about my friends, but not in a way that like, that I'm thinking about them thinking about me, which is sounds really twisted, but the thing is that you actually never know what people are thinking about you. You unless they directly tell you, I'm mad at you, I'm upset with you, I have this judgment about you in your life. I You can assume with context. I've definitely had friends that are no longer friends that like I got really heavy context around judgments that they were having, and I did confront them about it because it really was coming to the point where I was just like, hey, that's not really right, in this dynamic and how I want to feel in this friendship. Is this what you meant, like clarity wise? Because this is how you made me feel. And that way, like that, I feel like that element of like confronting how someone says something that I don't know may upset you. That's the only way to do it, is like being like, hey, this is how this wording of this made me feel. Is this how you meant it? And sometimes they will double down and say, yeah, that is how I meant it. And you're like, oh, then this is no longer conducive to a friendship for me. Sorry. But then that's coming from them completely. But here's the thing, a lot of us, I think, will assume that other people think this way about us or like have this judgment about us. Like, this is what they must be thinking. But like, I don't know. It's you. That's you thinking that about yourself, actually. You're just using people as a back door to be mean to yourself. Like, truly, it's not what they're thinking, it's what you fear about yourself. They're not thinking that about you. Unless you, like, if they imply it and you directly, like, approach them and are like, is this what you meant by this? They can confirm yes or no. But unless they said it, you cannot assume that anyone is actually thinking these things about you. It's you thinking it about yourself. It's you thinking how silly it would be to go after the stream of YouTube or whatever. And it's like, oh, I really was thinking that about myself and just using other people to like judge myself. Because your brain will hear it from other people more than it will hear it from you. So it projects what it thinks they're thinking, and really it's you thinking it because you're the only one with these thoughts. And if it wasn't that person thinking it, you would project it onto somebody else or somebody else. And it'll just come closer and closer to you. Like, it might be you think your partner thinks this about you, you think your parents think this about you, you think this, and like, unless they directly say, I don't think you should go after your dream, I think it's silly that you're doing this, whatever. And honestly, if they are directly saying that, that is them. And you can let that go and know that that's not you. That's their own situation. That's their own pocketed version of you that they want you to stay in. And for some reason, that version of you really benefits them in some way. So you can rest assured knowing that you're just not the person they project you to be, and that's okay. Stay in your lane. Do your thing. Have your goal. It doesn't matter. You should respect yourself enough to keep going after your goal. But most of the time, it's not other people. It's you thinking these things about you. And then whenever you realize that and realize that you can change your thoughts and fix that and stop thinking that about yourself and start to believe in yourself, start to have self-trust, start to experience self-love. And what does someone who trusts, loves, and respects themselves do? They go after their dreams. They show up every day even when it's chaotic. They let a chaotic day just be chaotic. That's all it is. It doesn't mean anything about me or my value or my worth or how I should, I guess it means something about how I show up here because this is what I'm talking about today. But it's not like just because there's chaos, I don't have anything to say or I don't have anything to reflect on or I don't have any value to offer. And I think whenever you get to the bottom of these experience and realize there's still more to share, you just start to feel, first, I think you grieve a little bit for, oh, I was so mean to myself before. I was so like, why did I just give away all my power to my circumstances? And then you start to feel, I think, really free and really like, oh, I will show up. Like you're starting to prove that you respect yourself. You're starting to prove that you trust yourself. And I just feel like it's the best gift you can ever give yourself. Like truly. I have never felt this in love with my life. And nothing's changed. Like there's not like I've literally lost a lot of money with my AC. I haven't like specifically pivoted my career entirely. I haven't gotten the job. I haven't gotten the any like there's no result yet. But this is the thing is like I feel like so much of my work is not needing the result, and I say this all the time, like you don't need the result to feel good. And like now I'm actually just embodying it. Like I had to spend so long integrating that mentally and logistically thinking about that, and I just don't think you can actually think enough about it for it to be true. I think you just have to actually embody and experience it and to like just get to this point where you're like, oh, this is what I've been talking about this whole time. Just feeling good. Oh, like I just get to feel good, even in a chaotic day, because I know I show up for myself and I respect myself. And I don't need any of the results. Like, this is what it is. I was sitting I'm literally right here. This is where I sit whenever it's nice out in the morning. It's been really nice. And I love having a covered porch. I've never had a covered porch before. And it was raining all morning. But I just sat here and journaled. And it was just like, this is it. Like, this is a day that I wished for so bad whenever I was at my other house. To just sit out in the rain and the peace and like look at this wall of green and listen to the rain. And I'm experiencing this right now, and like it's so easy to forget what you used to wish for whenever it becomes reality. And yeah, I really need to go finish my lunch, so I'm gonna leave it a little short today. But I hope you all are having a good day. And if you are having a chaotic day, you still love, respect, and trust yourself enough to show up. Like, Prove that to yourself. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. You're going to take 20 minutes. Even if it's just to like sit and meditate or something, like if that's part of your daily, you know? You got this. I got this. It's all going to be good. My chicken's going crazy. They're really upset today. I don't know. Well, one of them's hurt, but she's okay. It's, she'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna go finish my lunch. I'm making spaghetti, my favorite meal. My first YouTube video ever was making spaghetti. Okay, so happy day 20, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. And Bella also says hi and bye. Bye, guys.